Welcome to Jazz Time. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so our customers can easily choose the best watch for themselves in the comfort of their own home. If you like this watch and would like to purchase it at the lowest price anywhere online, click on the link in the description below to buy it at JazzTime.com. Today, I'll be reviewing the IWC Pilot's Watch Chronograph 41 edition Mercedes-AMG PETRONAS Formula One team, reference IW388108. I'll tell you a little bit about the history of this watch, then I'll tell you about the case, bezel, dial, bracelet movement, finally try it on and give you my thoughts. So let's start with just a little history. Now, IWC has many different collections, one of which is their most popular, I would say. Well, actually, they have a lot of popular watches, but one of their most popular watches, or their collection of watches, I would say, is the Pilot's watch. Now, they have the Pilots, they have the Portugueser, which is more a dress watch, and then they have the Aqua Timer. It's a very, very sporty looking. The Pilot's watch is supposed to be meant for pilots, but it's a chronograph, so it can calculate any kind of elapsed time, and in this case, they're pairing it with their partnership with Formula One, and they make a Portofino, which is also a dress-looking watch, and then finally they make the Engineer, which is their old school looking watch, kind of looks like a Nautilus, Royal Oak, this kind of Art Deco 1960s look. And so yeah, there's several different models. I would say Pilots is probably, I would probably say it's one of their most, maybe even their most successful collection. It's sporty, yet it's cool, and that's probably why they paired it with their partnership with AMG PETRONAS. Okay, with that said, they made in 2022, actually let me start with this, the partnership between IWC and AMG PETRONAS, the car company that races in Formula One, if you don't know. It was started in 2013, and you know, it kind of makes sense. I mean, time, well, not kind of, it does make sense in the sense that time is essential in racing cars. As you can imagine, you need to be fast, and that's all about time. So they pair it with each car company oftentimes pairs themselves with a watch company. For example, Richard Mille sponsors a lot of drivers, and so does many other watch brands. IWC is no different. So IWC has chosen Mercedes-AMG, which is a very good Formula One team, to be the partnership with it. They sponsor it, which means they provide money and other things, and in exchange they get to advertise their watch brand on it, and also they get to make a special edition watch that commemorates this partnership, which is the watch that you're looking at here. And what makes it so special? Well, they took the basic case, of course they should, because this is the most desirable case of IWC, which is the Pilot's watch, and they add the Petronas colors, which is this really striking blue. It's like a turquoise blue. I don't know how to describe it. It's just I can call it Petronas blue. Okay, so it has a really nice color to it, and that color goes throughout, and that's what it makes it this special edition. Now, they don't have it limited as X number, but there's not so many of them out there. And it okay, anyway, so that is the history. Okay, everything else remains the same, so let's start talking about it, starting with the case. Now, the case itself is a very nice, comfortable 41 millimeter case, and the height of it is 14.5 millimeters, which also is quite comfortable, which makes this watch overall a nice size. Actually, it's a very good size if you ask me, because people like to have bigger watches these days, but not too big. Gone are the days of 44 millimeter and so forth. Now 41 is the in size, and 14.5 millimeters, it's just a fine size. Now, what else I can say about this case? Well, it's a basic looking case, but that doesn't mean it's a basic watch. It's still a very desirable watch, and they make a lot of variations of it, and having it in this configuration is pretty cool, because it looks actually just like the Petronas that you see. Okay, all right, now let's see what else about this case, or I guess that's a bit about the case. Let's look at the bezel. Now, the bezel actually has no bezel, and I guess that's kind of one interesting way to make the watches, make it with a very, very thin bezel, bring the dial to the very edge of the watch, so that you can maximize the the dial make it as big as possible and easily legible. That's one of the cool things about bringing the bezel off to the very edge. And also it makes it so that that there's no scratching of the bezel, because there is no bezel. All right, let's look at the dial. This is the cool part. Now the dial itself is black. Nothing that crazy about that, but look at these hour markers and accents. It's all in this green color, or Petronas AMG Mercedes color, and I gotta think that's pretty cool. All right, now let's move on to the strap. Now the strap here, you can actually replace and change the strap. Now it has a black canvas looking strap as well, and it has this pin buckle, and actually has a quick, they call it the Easy X change system, where you simply press the button, you can pull off the strap, and that kind of makes sense, right? You know, they're kind of like the tires on the AMG car, or on the Formula 1 car. You can swap them really fast, and here you can also swap the strap very fast. And actually it's pretty cool because the black strap, it's black with a green accent, or you can have it on the rubber strap. Either is pretty cool if you ask me. All right, okay, now that is the strap. And let's look at the buckle here. It's using a simple pin buckle, nothing crazy about that, but actually it's the best way to have the buckle if you ask me, because it does not it prevents this thing from coming apart easily. Okay, let's move on to the next thing, which would be the movement. Movement here is really nice, actually. The previous generation actually had I think it was a closed case back. Yes, it was closed case back. You couldn't even see it because they didn't have this beautiful in-house movement. And IWC makes pretty good movements. It has a power reserve of 46 hours, and it's completely self-winding. And as you can see, the rotor looks very beautiful, and you can completely see it. Everything's visible, just like an F1 car, actually, right? You can see the engine from the top. You can also see the movement from inside, so it's pretty cool. All right, so anyways, that is it. Let's get to my thoughts now, and talk about it. The retail price on this watch is $8,900 as of October 2025, and we're selling it for way less than that at jazztime.com. So from a value perspective, you know, you get a limited watch with some cool history and really interesting cool colors, and you get it at a price that is even less than retail at jazztime.com. So for that reason, I'm definitely going to give it a thumbs up. And I think if you'd like to buy this watch at the lowest price anywhere online, click on the link in the description below to buy it at jazztime.com.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to Model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model, and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.